Why did Jordan leave the NBA at the peak of his career? What were the swirling rumors and theories behind his sudden retirement? And then, what was the secret deal that lured him back to the NBA? In this deep dive, we're going to uncover the layers of mystery surrounding Michael Jordan's career, exploring the truths and speculations that have become part of his legend. Jordan's journey to stardom was like a rocket. After joining the Chicago Bulls in 1984, he quickly became the face of the franchise. His rookie season was a showstopper, averaging over 28 points per game and securing the Rookie of the Year title. But this was just the beginning. As the 90s rolled in, Jordan's dominance on the court was undeniable. He led the Bulls to their first NBA championship in 1991, finally overcoming fierce rivals like the Detroit Pistons and Los Angeles Lakers. This victory told everyone that Jordan was here to conquer. The next 2 years, 1992 and 93, saw repeat performances with the Bulls clinching back-to-back championships. Jordan was at the pinnacle of his career, a three-time champion and an unstoppable force in basketball. Soon, he was more than an athlete. He was a cultural icon. His Air Jordan sneakers were everywhere. People couldn't wait to watch his ads. But being this famous came with a price. Every game, every move Jordan made was under a microscope. He carried the weight of the Bulls' success on his shoulders. Then, in July 1993, tragedy struck. Jordan's father, James, his biggest supporter and closest friend, was tragically murdered. This hit Michael hard. Imagine losing not just a father, but a mentor. The person who taught you everything. Basketball, which used to be his escape, turned into a painful reminder of his loss. After 3 months, on October 6, 1993, the unthinkable happened. Michael Jordan, at the top of his game, announced he was retiring from basketball. The sports world froze, and the reasons were complex. Michael was struggling with his dad's death. He wanted a break, a chance to grieve away from the public eye. Plus, the Bulls were at a crossroads. They had rivals breathing down their necks, and the thought of another grueling season without his dad was too much for Jordan. His retirement sent shockwaves. The NBA felt empty without him. Ticket sales dipped, sponsors were worried, and fans felt a sense of betrayal. Rumors and theories started swirling, painting a complex picture of what might have driven a basketball icon to step away from the game he dominated. One theory that gained traction was Jordan's gambling habits. The whispers were everywhere. People talked about his frequent trips to Atlantic City, a gambler's haven. Jordan was known to sit at high-stakes poker tables, and stories of him betting thousands in a single hand were common. His connections with people like James "Slim" Booler, a convicted felon and gambler, didn't help. Booler even claimed in court that Jordan owed him over $1 million. Jordan denied it, but the story stuck. Then there was Eddie Dow, a figure with alleged ties to organized crime. He claimed he lent Jordan significant amounts of money. This added to the speculation. Was Jordan in financial trouble? Were there threats involved? These connections, plus Jordan's love for high-stakes games, made people wonder if there was more to his retirement than grief. The NBA couldn't ignore these rumors. They launched an investigation into Jordan's gambling, but found nothing illegal, especially no betting on NBA games. However, the investigation didn't put an end to the speculation. Some thought the NBA didn't dig deep enough, worried about a scandal with their biggest star. Then there's the most controversial theory: a secret suspension by the NBA. This theory suggests the NBA knew about Jordan's gambling issues and quietly suspended him to avoid a scandal. But the evidence for this is thin. There's no solid proof of a suspension. Many argue if Jordan just needed a break, why make up a story? Plus, Jordan's move to baseball in 1994 complicates this theory. If he was in trouble for gambling, why switch to another high-profile sport? Michael Jordan's venture into baseball was more than a career change. It was a tribute to a childhood dream and a promise to his late father. In 1994, Jordan stepped onto a different kind of court, a baseball diamond, signing with the Chicago White Sox's minor league affiliate, the Birmingham Barons. Baseball was a whole new world for Jordan. Gone were the familiar comforts of NBA arenas. At 31, he was a rookie again, starting from scratch in Double-A baseball. He chose the number 45, a tribute to Jackie Robinson, symbolizing breaking barriers and pursuing dreams. Jordan brought his legendary work ethic to baseball. He trained hard, showing the same dedication that made him a basketball icon. His natural athleticism shone on the field. He stole bases, made impressive catches, and displayed his competitive spirit. But baseball was a tough nut to crack. His batting average, hovering around 200, was a stark contrast to his basketball dominance. Fastballs often outpaced his swing, and pitchers quickly learned how to exploit his lack of experience. The pressure was different here, and the spotlight, if possible, even more intense. Despite the challenges, Jordan had moments of triumph. He hit 3 home runs, each a reminder of his athletic prowess. His first home run was a moment of pure joy, echoing through the stadium in Birmingham. These flashes of brilliance showed he still had that competitive fire, the drive that made him a sports legend. But as Jordan continued to grind it out in baseball, rumors started circulating about a return to basketball. The thrill of flying through the air, the unfinished business on the court, and the call of his true passion began to outweigh his baseball aspirations. Plus, there was financial pressure from sponsors. Now, he had an interesting history of his sponsors because before Michael Jordan became synonymous with Nike, he had a different preference. Adidas, famous for its 3 stripes, was his go-to brand during his time in North Carolina. But destiny had a twist in store, thanks to a savvy Nike marketing executive named Sonny Vaccaro. Vaccaro, determined to make Nike a powerhouse in basketball, set his sights on Jordan. He saw in Jordan not just a player, but a potential revolution in sports marketing. To seal the deal, he wooed his parents, Dolores and James, in their Chicago home. Vaccaro's offer wasn't just about a shoe deal. It was a partnership, offering an unprecedented 25% royalties on all shoes bearing Jordan's name. Dolores, sharp and business savvy, saw the golden opportunity and played a key role in clinching the deal. In April 1985, the Air Jordan 1 was launched. It stirred up controversy with its bold black and red design, which the NBA initially balked at. But Nike turned this controversy into gold. They marketed the band, creating a rebellious, edgy image that clicked with the youth. The result? Over $126 million in sales the first year alone. Phil Knight, Nike's co-founder, didn't just see Jordan as an athlete. He saw him as the face of a global brand. The Nike commercials with Jordan became cultural landmarks. From the Wings ad with his iconic dunk to the Hair Jordan campaign, Jordan was everywhere. Now, his baseball stint was a heartwarming tribute to his father's dream, but it couldn't compare with basketball's financial allure. Jordan's earnings in baseball were modest compared to the potential windfall with Nike, especially given his stake in the Air Jordan brand. Nike, sensing an opportunity, reportedly dangled a massive $90 million contract to lure him back to basketball. But it wasn't just about the money. Jordan never fully left basketball behind. He stayed in shape, kept up with his workouts, and the itch for the NBA competition never faded. Nike knew this. They tapped into Jordan's desire to return to basketball, using clever marketing to encourage him. Remember the "come out and play" commercial? It showed Jordan, golf club in hand, hinting at a comeback. On March 18, 1995, the sports world was electrified by 2 words: "I'm back." Michael Jordan, after stepping away from basketball to pursue baseball, announced his return to the NBA. The Chicago Bulls, having had an unremarkable season without him, were overjoyed. Fans and players alike buzzed with excitement. The big question was, could Jordan, now 32, recapture his former glory? Stepping back from baseball, where success was elusive, and facing the relentless advance of time, there were doubts. But Jordan, with his legendary confidence, quickly dispelled them. He donned the Air Jordan 11s, a sleek symbol of his new journey, and hit the court. Any signs of rust were superficial. Jordan's athletic prowess was as jaw-dropping as ever. His signature moves, the gravity-defying hang time, the unstoppable fadeaway, the fierce competitiveness were all there. He averaged over 30 points per game in a shortened 1995 season, propelling the Bulls into the playoffs and reigniting hope. The following 3 years were a showcase of Jordan's brilliance. The Bulls, with Jordan at the helm, clinched 3 consecutive NBA championships from 1996 to 1998. Each victory highlighted a different facet of Jordan's evolving game. In 1996, he shared the limelight with Scottie Pippen. The 1997 flu game showed him overcoming illness to lead his team to victory. And in 1998, his final shot in the NBA Finals became an iconic moment in sports history. Meanwhile, the Jordan brand was reaching new heights. Nike released new Air Jordan models like the futuristic Air Jordan 12s, cementing Jordan's status as a fashion icon. The sneakers weren't just shoes, they were cultural symbols,